Hello and welcome to episode 37 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. So, time to kick this ass together with 7 more people. This is a raid. So, let's see...
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavens Ward!
Let's see how this goes.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life. My blade shall rend you! I shall bury you when you're released! Impossible!
Well, that wasn't too hard.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the eye's power combined, and still you stand. Who? What are you?
Yeah, literally the opposite of what you are. That's how I think about it. All right. Wow, 8 minutes to kill him.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that. 'Twould seem the eye has served you well. Its twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Thou hast done well to resist mine influence. Bathed in my power and blood as thou wert.
Kafal sal iesh, in has in one isomig.
Alas, in mine fine anticipation of comfort, thou hast lowered thy guard.
An iking in one ulstias.
The keening of my fallen kindred, their smoldering desire for vengeance.
Hesla mar an hesnesh, seth in an.
Mine eyes have taken part partaken of 1,000 years of pain, a pain which I shall bestow upon thee.
Sith Angar! Sith
Drink deep of my rage, mortal, and become me.
Nidhogg, my child, what hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Alright.
Chief! Over there! Oi! Ha ha! Gods damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
It would seem he has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
Where is Estinian?
All right.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Nidgardsormr. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed his deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
All right.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Ooh.
So La Habrea and Igaeorm have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth Rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. His might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools! It's a primal!
Yeah, for those that have played Final Fantasy IX, might actually recognize that thing. I'm sure it is represented in other Final Fantasy games too. Alright, here we are. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, but it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The Lord of Golemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. Alright. Fortuitous timing as always, Geoffrey. Tatori was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind then? Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Ryol and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Ephilmin helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa, only to then disappear. Well, according to Ryol, she crept aboard a ship bound for Radzatan, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Yuda and Papalimo, the remains of their link pulse have been found, and in Pearl Lane, of all places. Ryol thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We are all but certain they fled the city shortly after, but we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. And what of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we enlisted the services of Charlian Scholar, one of the students of Baldassian, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar, if time permits. But first we must attend to more pressing matter. Sir Emmerich has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Geoffrey, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterwards, agreed? In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know. Alright, let's see. Okay. Oh, excuse me. The Lord Commander is within. Pray proceed, sir.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order, but such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor? Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
All right. Guess we are heading off.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
I know little of the lands these dragons call home. This Annex Trine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shudder at the thought of it. Yet, even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? Ah, but here we set forth, Joffrey, and I must needs inform our comrades of our plans. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tatori, Joffrey. Alright. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. A diplomatic mission to annex Shrine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Justola in Idleshire. She'll be there to receive our guests. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything. But this scholar just happens to be... Time permitting, as I said, we shall endeavor to join Justola, but if we cannot pray, pass on our regards. Let us be off, Joffrey. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. Alright. Well, I guess we will continue our or start our trip to talk to the dragons in the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.